Welcome to Hardaway, aka the three-man Jalen Weave, aka the best big three since LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. I'm tired, y'all. Live on YouTube on a Monday. Before we get into anything else, I know Kendrick Lamar is here. Kendrick, can you just wait until after we record Three the Hardaway before you hop in and drop the disc? Or speaking of Three the Hardaway, I mean, it's only right that the disc drops during Three the Hardaway, given that we had breaking news of Kyrie Irving being traded, Monty Williams being fired, whole bunch of stuff that's happened. So Kendrick, either you can do it now or wait until next week. But then again, don't wait till next week, man, because Drake had his time, yesterday, the other day, whatever. We'll get into Drake a little bit later. Anyway, if you are here on YouTube, leave a like on the stream. Of course, comment to join the discussion and subscribe to the channel. Gentlemen, we had a huge growth last week in terms of subscriptions. We went from I think 190 something to 218. We are officially past the 200 mark.
Hardaway.
Got to throw that in there. All right, so we are on the way to 300, man. So if you are here, lock in with us. It's the playoffs, man. It's prime time. We actually got the draft lottery is Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a good time to lock in with us over here at Three the Hardaway. If you don't know who I am the walking bucket, providing instant offense. It's your boy Savage. Up here, we got the coach on the sideline, taking them school on and off the court. And when I say it's really shitty, it's really shitty. Shitty, what's good?
Not much, man. I hold all NBA talks for later. Again, speaking about just the beef, that's USDA ground chuck. Appreciate Kendrick giving us a bop to move to. All I wanted was good music. Leave it at that.
Facts. Leave the other stuff at the door. Speaking of good music, we got your favorite DJ, sample man himself, Mr. Ted Shakir. Two. How you feeling, brother?
All I got to say, bro, is OVR. It's OVR. OVER. It's a rap. I told y'all from the jump. It's King Kendrick. And
that's a double entendre, ladies and gentlemen, because that's Drake's first single.
It was.
It's a double entendre.
It's a double entendre. Come on, bro. That's what we're here for. But nah, man, my man dropped a whole record. And in it, he was giving education. He was giving hope. He was giving life. He was giving Crips something to dance to, so shout out to them. You got a whole dance record into one. Shout out to Kendrick.
It's just crazy. That man got people dance to a song about talking about somebody being a pedophile. That's hilarious to me. Bro.
A minor.
Everybody say OVR. We're gonna say OVR.
OVR.
What's good, y'all? Y'all see what's up. Man.
Yeah, man. I have no horse in the race for the beef, man. I'm just here to watch two giants go at it. So, Kendrick, feel free to drop. Feel free to drop during Three the Hardaway. We'll try to chime in if we can. But before we get into that, we do have some NBA trivia. I'm back again with more trivia this week, and it's in reference to LeBron James. Man, LeBron James got another coach fired. Darvin Ham is no longer employed by the Los Angeles Lakers. And at this point, they talked about JJ Redick was going to be the coach. I saw something today that said Monty Williams could be the coach for the Lakers. So I don't know why they'll do that right now with Detroit Pistons woes. And then they said Darvin Ham can go to Detroit to be the Pistons coach, which I don't know why they would want that, given what happened. Right, given what happened with the Lakers. But all that is beside the point. My point is, I want to know if y'all know each of the 9 coaches that coach LeBron James. So again, can you name the 9 coaches that LeBron James has played for?
Let's start with Darvin Ham.
Darvin Ham is one of them.
Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel is 2.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown is 3.
Spo.
Eric Spoelstra, that's 4.
Ty Lue.
Ty Lue. Yep.
What's the?
It's not David Blatt. I'm thinking
David Blatt.
Okay. European guy. Yep. Who was his first coaches?
We missing something.
He's black too. Old school black dude too.
That's a piece.
Paul Westphal.
Paul Silas.
Yep,
Paul
We
Silas.
some nerds, man. We some nerds.
What's that? 6?
You got Paul Silas, you got Mike Brown, you got Spo, you got Blatt, you got Ty Lue, you got Frank Vogel, you got Darvin Ham, you got 2 more. One of them you're not gonna get. I know you're not gonna get because he's an interim coach. One you're not gonna get.
Yeah, he only coached for like 5-6 games. It wasn't even that long.
But one of them you should get.
Was he with the Lakers or the
Cavs?
This is with the Lakers.
I know. I know.
Oh, Jason Kidd. No,
not Kidd. Nope, not Kidd.
No, Kidd was the assistant. Dang, boy, that's gonna kill me.
Y'all know him, so I'm not giving y'all no hints. Y'all know him.
Yes, you are. You're gonna have to give us a hint.
Did he coach on the Warriors too?
He did coach on the Warriors.
Why can't I get this? The name is on the top of my. Oh my god.
He also coached. He also was an assistant coach for the Memphis Tigers back in the day too. Back in our freshman year. Son of a legend. Son of a legend.
I might not believe me.
Son of a legend. NBA legend.
Yeah. Oh, that break. That.
I can't get it. I'm having the biggest.
I should
know this. I should know this.
First of all, he should know.
I should. I'm sorry, y'all.
Wow.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
He's the first Lakers coach to get, right? Yeah.
Yep. Back with Lonzo and Ingram and them. Yep.
Yeah. I need initials.
Okay. Play with Kobe.
Luke Walton.
Luke Walton is the 8th one.
I can't get it. Whatever reason.
Now the 9th one, nobody knows. It's Brendan Malone. Nobody knows who that is. He coached for a couple games. He was there after Paul Silas got fired. But this is LeBron's lineage of coaches. It's Paul Silas, Brendan Malone, Mike Brown, Eric Spoelstra, David Blatt, Tyronn Lue, Luke Walton, Frank Vogel, Darvin Ham, and whoever's going to come after Darvin Ham. It might be LeBron himself. So LeBron might be his own damn coach at this rate.
At this rate, might as well be.
If he stays in LA.
How would y'all feel about JJ Redick being the coach?
Go for it. go for it. Like, really, at this point, like, and we can talk about KD just a little bit when they said maximizing. Like, how can you maximize a player that's been in the league 15 years? How do you maximize a KD talent? How do you maximize a LeBron talent at 40? It's not too many coaches that can, or quote unquote, real coaches that can come in and do this, because I think they probably would have got him by now. So I think that if you want LeBron back, you let him try to win it himself, literally try to win it himself. And if JJ Redick can help with the mental aspect of the game and breaking it down for other players, have it.
Listen, the lure of coaching the Lakers is championship or bust. And that's a lot of pressure to put on JJ Redick, to be honest, as a coach. I think he understands a lot about X's and O's, but that's a lot of pressure for him. I wouldn't be upset, but I'd be like, okay, well, when is Sam Cassell gonna get his chance to be a coach somewhere? Can we bring back Adrian Griffin? Can he get another shot? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying to be a Lakers coach, but to be the coach nonetheless. So I'm not gonna disrespect JJ Redick's basketball IQ, because it's definitely up there. But there are some other guys too that I believe are just as good. But again, when you sign on to take that Lakers role, if you ain't in the finals, baby, we can't talk to you no more.
Nope, can't do it. I look at if it's Redick, just as an example, we can end it right here. It reminds me of Steve Nash with the Brooklyn Nets. It was just like a destined to fail sort of thing. Given that it's your first year, like, it's cool being an analyst on TV and doing all the fun stuff. To me, I associate Redick with like Dan Orlovsky, where it's like, looks good on TV, but put him out there in the field and see what happens. So I don't think it will go well. I don't know who's gonna coach the Lakers. I think LeBron should just go ahead and do it. Redick, nah, I can't see it. Can't see it.
And they trash for firing Phil Handy like that, by the way.
Oh yeah, Phil. It should have been Phil Handy. If anything, like, I don't understand why he wasn't the coach.
They cut everybody, all the assistants.
What up, Brian? What up, Candy? Can't say LeBron retire and become the coach. LeBron can be an owner. He ain't coaching nobody. He finna own that Las Vegas team and get up out of there. That's what he gonna do. But all right, speaking of get up on out of there, man, the remaining teams on the E-Tour. We got a lot of teams that are on the E- Tour, and we don't have a lot of time because the playoffs are on right now. So I kind of wanted for us to get on the jet, the private jet, and not the bus to get to the next location. So we're gonna hop around the league for a little bit, and I got some rapid fire questions for the guys and myself to answer, given the teams that we have not covered on this particular tour. So the first stop on the tour is Chicago Bulls. Gentlemen, what do you expect from Lonzo Ball next year? I love Lonzo Ball. I think that I feel like he's not going to meet their expectations, and I think that at some point they're either going to move him or they're going to like give him a reduced role, and he's going to enter free agency and go somewhere else to be a Sean Livingston type player off the bench, or maybe even like a starter but not a main guy sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't. Their relationship has been turmoil, to be honest, between the Bulls and him. I don't see this going past a year. I mean, this was a player option, right? He accepted the player option, I believe. Yeah, and rightfully so. Get your money, just like PJ Tucker did, by the way. And so, I mean, take it and show the league what you got. But also, are the Bulls going to use you the right way? I feel like he just kind of fits into any system, to be honest. But we'll see how he is after his injury. But shout out to him. But the Bulls at this point, and we'll talk about them, I guess, some more another day. They need to blow it up.
Absolutely. They should have been bloated up at this point. But at the same time, they continuously, on the outside of making the playoffs. So, I mean, I kind of, in a way, get where they're coming from. Like, they don't want to blow it all the way up. But I think with the season that Kobe White had, it kind of does make Ball a little bit more expandable. Because Kobe White balled, he could have won Most Improved Player of the Year.
Should have.
Tyrese Maxey was still balling, so I mean, you could have picked it up.
He was already after 20 points. What were you going to do? Kobe White almost doubled his points. That's the Most Improved.
I couldn't agree more. Look, Kobe White won me some money this year, so I will not say anything bad about him. However, when you do talk about Alonzo Ball, who IQ is up there is probably one of the better who passes, who's a two-way player who actually they can probably play together. But at the same time, I think if you're talking about getting the most for your talent and bang for your talent, Lonzo come back, ball, no pun intended, ball out, produce, and I think he can go to like a team that really could need a point guard. But what's his contract looking like?
Who, Lonzo?
Yeah,
21.4.
Yeah, it's last season. This is it.
And that's
you said Orlando?
That's right. Orlando, I like it.
Ooh, do not let Orlando.
I like it. I like it.
I'm not ready for that. I am not ready for that. I'll be an Orlando fan for a quick second. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Roll with him. Roll with him. I like it. I like that. But now Alonzo, it's hard for us to say what he can still do because he really ain't played in 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
So it's like, let's see what he can do, and based on his production, you'll know whether or not what you're gonna do. But like I said, you're still outside the playoffs. Apparently, if you do try to trade one of them, they're gonna play sick and end the season early. So you got to deal with that problem as well. So
next up, Atlanta. Should the Hawks build around Trae Young or DeJounte Murray? I struggle with this because DeJounte is a good player, but he's not somebody that you build around. But at the same time, like I've been saying for 2 years in this podcast, that you can't have them both. I think for the sake of the possibility of getting Brandon Ingram, you could build around Trae Young and add Ingram to the mix. You can get DeJounte to the Pelicans and make that work. And I'm too going to get into that a little bit later. But right now, given what's available, I'm going to say Trae Young, build around Trae Young.
Yeah, I'm also going to give the Ice Tray another shot. Different coach, right, for him to build around as well. And to your point, it's not taking anything away from DJ Murray's talent and what he can do. I think he's a very good, formidable, like third, fourth option, almost like a upgrade of Rondo, so to speak. But you would build around Trae. Trey's going to be your what is he getting you to? Was it 27 and 12 or something like that over the regular season? So your better belief is your best bet, is to build around Trae Young.
And like you said, like he the coach of the city. Like people love it. Atlanta love Trae Young just like we love Ja Morant in Memphis. So you got to respect what Trae Young is still done. Whether or not he'll get back to that point of his earlier career success, we'll see. But you do gotta build around Trae because like it's 27 and 12, and I think you can get in a weird way. I think you can still get more for DeJounte Murray than Trae Young, which is still crazy to say. So if I'm building anything, I'm building around Trae Young and hoping he can get me back to the promised land or close to it.
Next stop is in New Orleans. What do the Pelicans need to build around Zion? Now, this kind of be a two-parter.
Vegan spots. You gotta have some vegan spots.
And fruit and vegetables. Is that what you said?
There's some vegetables and some fruits. And God, because he gonna need some prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Said vegan spots, bro.
Yeah, vegan spots.
No porn stars, nothing like that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That makes they're gonna build some vegan spots around Zion.
They call it a smoothie king palace or a stadium, whatever the hell they call it, smoothies.
Okay.
Bro, had the smoothie since he been there. Yeah, had the smoothie since he been there.
That's what I said, Bill. Hey, that's the best answer, bro. I'm sorry. I can't even answer the question no more. Look, I done told my damn headphones up. Oh man.
I don't made
anyway,
his headphones. I'm sorry.
The real answer to the question is
Are you gonna answer your question?
I think DeJounte Murray, man. I think that's a good fit with him. It's like is get another scorer that's gonna play defense, because I think they wanted Brandon Ingram to play defense. He don't play defense no more for whatever reason, and he's always hurt. Murray gonna get you 20 points a game, so I think a legitimate point guard playing with Zion is what they need to start with at minimum. But yeah, I say a point guard, a legitimate like all-star caliber, not necessarily all-star like consistently, but calibers like you can make it if all things go well. That's what I would say.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make the whatever guard you say. Very, very peculiar names I want to hear about a point guard that'll come out to New Orleans and be an all-star, by the way, because that's a short leash out there. I agree. I think they're going, Murphy, Herb, like they have some good, talented wings, well seasoned, if you live in Memphis, to go to. But like, I hear you with the point guard. I'm in agreement with that, and or a guard that can just control the flow and score. CJ was kind of like that, but he's at the tail end of his career now. That's not what he needs to be doing. And so someone that's a little bit younger, youthful, I would say that too, because I feel like the Pelicans are have this youth movement coming, but what they're doing and their draft picks and such like that. So I'm in agreement with Bob DeJounte. But I got some other players too that might fit for a point guard role.
Hey, KD. No, I say even Lonzo Ball. I mean, I know he was a Pelican at one point. I think he should have still been a Pelican at this point, but of course the injuries happened. And Lonzo did have success there. So if you want to talk about, getting Zion about, because like we talk about it, but Zion had a very productive season. In all seriousness, like he was good. He played, which was the most important part. 20 and 8, few assists. It was a time when he was running point guard and JJ Redick to bring him back up again. The numbers were speaking for themselves, and he was producing as a point guard or point forward. So just Zion just playing overall helps, but you do got to get him a guard because CJ McCollum playing point guard ain't that no more.
I never understood why they had McCollum playing point guard. I never understood that. He's a scorer. He's an off the ball guard, man. Next stop, Tuke's favorite place, Milwaukee.
Why is that my favorite place?
It's your favorite place, man. Because I mean, right now it is, because you can go and dance around the arena because they had a failure of a season. Your words last year. You know what's funny about it? I thought about you. I thought about you last week because like that was in my memories. I don't know if that was Facebook or Instagram, but it was like it was TikTok, and your TikTok about how the season was a failure last year came up again. So I was like, damn, all over again. But the question I got is, does Damian Lillard request a trade?
I want him to. I'm praying that he does. I'm praying that he does. I'm praying that Milwaukee do what Portland didn't have the guts to do and just send him somewhere that he wants to be. I hope so. Get the hell out of Milwaukee. Ain't nothing going on there. Giannis about to leave.
Damn there. Shit.
Come on, bro.
If they bring back Doc next year, man,
Doc is good. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh my God.
You're stuck with him. You're stuck with Doc. Dame feel like he's stuck there because he don't have a voice. Dame, you gotta go play because you're under contract. We've sent you there. Thanks, Portland. Assholes.
Old as hell too, man. You got Middleton, you got
Lopez, Jesus.
Crowder still there. What's the guy's name?
Getting as much clock as we got.
Man, I'm like, what is going on with this old ass team, man?
Pat Bev
throwing the ball into the stands twice. Anyway, he should request a trade. I think he will. I think he will. I don't think he want to be there.
You can tell when he got traded there, he didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
Divorce his wife and everything, man. Like, damn, he miserable.
The writing's on the wall, so dang, wherever you want to go, we'll be here.
We'll be here.
We as in Miami.
We'll be here.
Next topic is going to be in LA. Shout out to Kendrick. The Clippers. Will Paul George be a Clipper next year?
No.
There are some rumors going on with him going to, like, I saw the Magic, I saw the Sixers, other options are out there, and I think it was something that came out that said they offered him below the max deal. And of course, if you Paul George, hell no, I can still produce some. I know I can get a max deal from somebody somewhere. So it looks like either they're gonna give him a max deal, which would be a mistake in theory, because you got Kawhi, you got James Harden, you got Russ, you got all these players that are gonna demand money one way or another based on just their ego. My gut wants to say yes, because that makes sense. You got a new arena, you got to sell the arena. Like, how do you sell the arena without Paul George being there with Kawhi? Is Kawhi even going to play? He didn't play for much of the playoffs. So how do you sell the thought of a new arena, new uniforms, new identity, and not have anybody there that's worth going to the game for? So I'm gonna say yeah. I say he'll be there next year. I think he'll get his money.
No, I don't think he'll be back. Tadu will be back. Kawhi may be back, but that's where the buck stops. It's complete disrespect for the Clippers not to offer him the max when he carried them to the Western Conference Finals without Kawhi. Yep. Even though they lost, they got swept, I think, actually. But that was Paul George putting them on his back, not Kawhi. So it's utterly disrespectful for them not to find a point to, like, hey, yes, we can sign you for the max deal and we'll keep you here. That you like LA, you like South Central, you like all these things. And to your point, we're moving to a new space. And so if I'm Paul George, I'm taking that as disrespect, and I'm on the market.
Just got deuces. Paul George can still get a max contract. So it's just really going to be, will you want to stay home and give the hometown discount, or you want to go get your final, what I think will probably be his final max contract. And with Paul George and, him doing more outside of basketball, you got to kind of figure that into consideration as well. So I would like for him to stay, give the Clippers whatever that means for the Clippers, help give them that and stay. But it's a bag. Paul George can get it. He going to go get it.
Okay. Next topic, going to Orlando, my favorite city right now. And this is, I think it's a good question. Are the Magic closer to the Timberwolves or the Kings in terms of like what their team is going to be going for?
I'm going to say Kings for the fact of the Magic respectfully lack the talent, right? Like once they get the talent, they'll look more closer to the Timberwolves. Because what I got to say about the Timberwolves, I can't wait to talk about them. So so I'm going to say Kings because the Kings are still in this particular spot where they're trying to maximize their talent with Fox and Sabonis. But how do you do that with their roster? So I think we probably see a different Kings roster next year. And hopefully the Magic can get a little better. They can add some pieces, but I think they're closer to the Kings than the Timberwolves, just my thought.
Yeah, I will echo the same about being closer to the Beam than the Wolf, because they still don't have that killer guard, so to speak. De'Aaron Fox last season won the Clutch Award, who knows what that award is, and played very well to the point where we're like, oh, is he all NBA talent, being an all-star game, stuff like that. So the Magic are not there yet because they don't have, that's the piece they're missing. They have everything else respectfully around, but they don't have that go-get-it type of guard that they need to enter this conversation. And you definitely ain't got no Anthony Edwards right now. And that's a guard that's going to go both ways. No Diddy. But
there you go.
Cool. There we go.
Cool.
I'm going to just leave it at that. That's fine.
And it's ironic because, like, the Magic got, like, 10 guards.
They get like, was it Anthony Black, Markelle Fultz,
Jalen
Suggs,
Suggs,
Cole Anthony. Like,
that's
damn,
right there.
Nobody's a point guard on it. I mean,
No.
Suggs is okay, but he's not your main guard. He's not your main guard. They got Paolo. I mean, that's a damn good start. I ain't gonna lie. That's a damn good start. But they need. I know a lot of Magic fans were mad at Franz Wagner. I'm like, y'all, it's his first time in playoffs. Like, relax. He was a 20-point per game scorer, man. He can definitely do it. Just let him get settled into the playoffs, man. They need to make a significant move this offseason because you have your pieces aligning. You need that additional veteran sort of all-star with them. If that's a point guard, great. Hell, Dame Lillard. If Dame Lillard want to join and be in Orlando, that'd be great. I think they're close to the Kings as well too, because the Timberwolves are an elite defense with an elite, to Sheedy's point, an elite guard in Anthony Edwards. So they'll play the song "Not Like the Beam" down there. The next team is Philadelphia. What third star would you like to see with Maxey and Embiid? Because they have a lot of cap space to pay somebody, Paul George. They have plenty of cap space to make something happen. And they got draft picks as well, too, that can be maneuvered to get whoever they want. But who would y'all want to see with Maxey and Embiid?
Nobody, because then we can't come out the East. But being unbiased, first and foremost, thank God. Chill out, Ryan. I'm about to tell people not to subscribe to your show, Ryan. Thank God they're getting rid of Tobias Harris's $40 million a season. And they didn't have to pay Kyle Lowry. But anyway, they're getting rid of that. So, I mean, honestly, Paul George has been in the conversations that we've heard already. I wouldn't be upset. No, I don't think they can sign him. I don't know if they got enough money for a Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan, someone from the Bulls.
They got money. They got a lot of money. They can get a third star. Oh, Shitty freeze. There you go.
Then I would take either one of those. Someone from the Bulls real quick. Because Paul George is a sleeper, but I don't want him back in the East yet. At least with the Pacers.
Hey, Took, real quick. Did you see that Kyle Lowry highlight with BBL Drizzy instrumental to it?
I did not, and please don't send it to me. I'm good. I would rather you have just kept that to yourself. You know, some things don't have to be said on this podcast.
But no, they have to be said because it's Kyle Lowry. Mm-hmm. It's the Drizzy and Kendrick Lamar beef. It's music because it's an instrumental. You are a DJ. I would be doing you a disservice not mentioning this to you too. This is your field. It's Kyle Lowry, top 15 Hall of Fame probability. Kyle Lowry, he going to the Hall of Fame. Young Metro with Kyle Lowry highlights, man.
No, I like you frozen. No, I ain't frozen. I'm just trying to figure out what else to say because I'm not going to talk about another dude getting a BBL, bro. That's, shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Metro too, man. My guy on a mission. Drake told him to make some drums, and he went and said, "Hey, whoever got the free beat, I'm gonna pick one to get y'all 10K, bro. Y'all go crazy on this." And people going crazy, bro. Great marketing. He made some drums, but anywho, Savage, I'm gonna come back to you. Sheedy, I love you to death, but it's funny because Ryan literally read my mind. That's why I've been laughing and kikiing over here. They realized that, hey, we did make a mistake with Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris. Come on back, Jimmy. We'll make up for it. We got you. We ain't gonna badmouth you like your owner is, your manager is. You know what I'm saying? We still got respect for you. We got Tyrese Maxey, Hero, and everybody else. We got Joel Embiid, who was an MVP candidate. You know what's up. We were Jesus shot away from you making the finals, buddy. So, come on back over here, Jim. We got you. That's how I'm feeling. Sorry, Sheedy.
Don't be sorry, man, because that's the next stop. The final stop of the E-Dash tour is Dade County, Miami. And my question is what the hell going on in Miami? Because something going on in Miami. Like, I'm gonna just recap the Pat Riley press conference for today. Jimmy had a video that came out of him saying that they would have whooped the Knicks for sure if he was healthy. They would have whooped the Boston Celtics for sure if they were healthy. Basically, everybody in the East would have got whooped on. Which, I mean, last year, okay, they did that. It is what it is. But this year is a different year. Pat Riley came out and said, if you ain't playing against Boston and New York right now, basically shut up. Like, you shouldn't be talking at this point. That's what he said. As far as Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley said that he needs to reevaluate the offense and defense going into next year. Tyler Hero, he called Tyler Hero fragile, but he also said Tyler Hero was a starter. He said he's a starter because somebody questioned him, like, is Tyler Hero a bench player or a starter? He said Tyler Hero is a starter, but he did say that nobody works harder than Tyler Hero, which is interesting given that you have other players on the team that are much better than him. And he also called Bam an all-star caliber player. But it's a lot going on in the Miami Mafia, and I just want to give Sheedy his time to speak on behalf of the Miami Mafia. Sheedy, what are your thoughts? What the hell going on in Miami?
If Pat Riley and Mickey miss out again this year, it's going to be hard for me to say yes. I'm with this franchise, right? Because we've missed out on too many opportunities. Now, let me speak exactly or specifically about the comments that Pat Riley said. I actually have no problem with either side's comments. I don't have a problem with what Jimmy said. I have a problem with what Pat Riley said. The reason why I don't have a problem with either, because they're both competitors and they both have that competitive gene or spirit, so to speak. Pat Riley ain't going to give you too much because he don't want to pay you that much. Look at what we did. Jimmy's going to say exactly what he needs to say because he deserves a payday. With Jimmy, we are probably moving the Celtics at least to 6 games, if not 7. I'm not saying they're going to be beat, but I am saying it's going to be a more competitive series with Jimmy. And so I don't have any problem with the comments. I don't have a problem with UD's comments of what he said about Tyler Hero being a better 6-man, because that's true. And so I'll leave it at that. And when I tell you the Miami Heat, Pat Riley, Mick, I know we're not leaving the summer without a big name. We've missed out on players like Kyrie Irving. We've missed out on James Harden. We missed out on a few players that could have got here. Donovan Mitchell. We cannot miss anymore. And if you miss again, and let's say we don't sign, because Jimmy wants an extension, ladies and gentlemen. For those that don't know, Jimmy will command an extension for another 2 years. It'll take him, I think, like 37 or 38, 1-2. And he's going to be one of the highest paid players in the league. He will be getting this contract based on what he can do in the playoffs. And that's realistically, I believe, where Pat Riley's mindset was, because he wasn't available as he could have been during the regular season. Mind you, if you follow the Heat, got y'all, some of the games that he sat out were for personal reasons and never dictated or stated whether they were personal reasons based upon Jimmy or personal reasons based upon the staff that goes with Miami. So I'll let that go. All in all, the Heat will compete with or without Jimmy Butler. No offense to Jimmy Butler, and you would be stupid, Pat Riley, to let him go. And if he were to end up in Philly, please understand, Philly, you would have to give up a lot to get Jimmy Butler, which would be a Maxey or Embiid type of salary. And that's not going to happen. So Jimmy's under contract. I don't see him going to Philly yet because of the contract. But can he sneak in there another way if he was under contract? Yes, I can see that being a thing. Yes. And this is me being unbiased. But I'll take questions, though.
No, I don't have any questions, man. Jimmy ain't going nowhere. That to me is just like, what happened in that press conference is Heat culture. That's you feel comfortable enough to be as unfiltered as humanly possible with each other. Jimmy loves Pat Riley. Pat Riley loves Jimmy. I would bet that Miami makes a major move at some point in the offseason. It's going to be a major move in Miami. What that move is, I don't know, but something's going to happen. They're not running the team back next year because that's not how Pat Riley operates his team. So something good is going to happen for Miami, at least for this last like 2 to 3 year window for Jimmy Butler's time in Miami.
What I just looked up actually too, I think what Pat Riley, the mastermind, is going to do, Sheedy, it just being real, I don't think he's going to do too much this summer. But next summer, when the free agent class is crazy, like the free agent class is crazy, it's deep. So yeah, I think what y'all will do is probably the same way he set y'all up for success with the D Wade and LeBron situation. I think Riley can do the same thing now, especially with the new apron and all that other crap going on. But I do want to ask you, how comfortable would you be with me just saying that next year's free agent class is going to be booming, crazy? How comfortable would you be paying Jimmy Butler max dollars?
I would be comfortable paying the max dollars because with him, we're a championship contending team. And without him, we are a first round exit. And so unfortunately, I have to be okay with it because, how do I put this? When you give him that money, then if we have to move on from him and another team wants him, then we have to get considerable that amount of money back, so to speak. And so I don't want to pay him $60 million. I don't really want to, but if it equates to 2 championships, then you throw the house. But that would also mean, to the point that's been made, we have to do something else now. It can't be wait until, to your point, to wait until next season, because who knows what's going to be available that season, or if Jimmy will even want to be a part of the team at that point. Jimmy for 5 years, we've been in 2 finals, two finals, conference finals.
Like 5 years, yeah.
Yeah. And so at this point, Jimmy is looking like, hey, who is going to help me get over this hump? It's not Tyler Hero. It's not Bam. We need something else. We need a tier 1 to tier 2 player. We need a KD or a Spider to get us over that hump, ladies and gentlemen. And Sons, if you're listening, I'll make Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, whoever you want available for KD. I'm throwing the house.
Rick Ross,
all
Trick Daddy,
Trina. She doing it on the side.
Hey, where's that shaking hands emoji, bro? That's what I'm getting in my head right now. Let's go. You talk about maximizing talent, bro. Like,
okay, hold on. If Kevin
Durant
Durant goes to Miami, you got to buy 2 Miami jerseys. You got to.
I'll buy 2. One for him, one for me.
Man.
that would be dope as hell. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be dope as hell if that happens. Just for y'all too. How y'all niggas be acting. All right, man. Let's get into what's going on right now, man. Second round predictions. I want to go right into the main event, in my opinion. That's Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. Surprisingly, well, not also surprisingly, but Minnesota beat Denver in game 1. And it wasn't like it was like a fluke. It wasn't like it was like, oh, last second, buzzer beating shot. Nah, man. Like Minnesota, they made a statement, in my opinion. Anthony Edwards is an amazing player. Jay McDaniels, Cat, Rudy Gobert, and that damn Naz Reid, ladies and gentlemen. Naz Reid, what is he on? What the hell is Naz Reid on, man? So Minnesota, they beat Denver game 1. Joker came out and said that he needs to duplicate himself in order to defend the big men, the 3 big men that Minnesota has. I still am believing in the Nuggets because they're the world champs. But I do want to hear what Took has to say about Minnesota because you've been holding it back all week. So what you got, man?
Man, it's funny like when you see roster constructions, right? Because last year, when the Grizzlies lost against when the Timberwolves lost against the Grizzlies that year, couple years ago, I said that the Timberwolves was making their roster to make sure they don't get embarrassed like that again. They went and signed veterans. They went and got legit winners. Mike Conley is a winner. Man, I won a championship, but he's a winner. You got Kyle Anderson, slow-mo, who's going to do everything he can to win. And then you got everybody else in amazing bench, right? So I said that coming into this season that Minnesota was going to be a top team. And, defense, I didn't think they were going to be this good defensively. But, y'all, they are locking it down. They are locking it down. Ryan, you taking the words right out of my mouth. If you want to talk about a team that's constructed to beat the Nuggets, it's going to be Minnesota. They got the defense. They got the bigs. They got the superstar. Like, they got it all, man. And what I'm seeing from the Nuggets, I said on Let's Be Real, like this was going to be a mental test, a mental check for Anthony Edwards. I'm telling y'all, he was mentally checked in as soon as Steve Kerr told him, he wasn't going to start him in Team USA. That's all you need in a young boy, 22 years old. Like, if we really talking about what Jordan would look like in this day and age, it'll be Anthony Edwards, ladies and gentlemen. So I say all that to say that the Minnesota Timberwolves, we may end up having to owe them an apology for getting Rudy Gobert, just straight up, because he played 35 minutes. Do I expect him to get played off the court? If you ask me seriously, because he's been in the same position his entire career, I think now you see what works. You see that you got to play him. And when he's not on the court, I love the fact that they played Naz Reid and Cat together. Like that right there, and Slow-Mo. That's three guys that's 6'9", 6'10". And then you got Jay McDaniels on a hurt Jamal Murray. I'm sorry, y'all. I said the winner on this series is gonna go to the NBA Finals. Damn it, the Minnesota Timberwolves going to the NBA Finals. Granted, health, but they ready. As crazy as it is, as crazy as me calling a 22-year-old ready, we talk about face of the league. Anthony Edwards is that dude, y'all, and it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see. So again, of course, we're gonna talk about this going on, and for sure, I don't think this is me being a Microwave Society member. I think this is me doubling down on what I've been seeing on the last 2 years. It's that Minnesota Timberwolves, they for real. They definitely for real. But Finch, you better not F up. That's all I got to say.
His knee effed up. That's what's effed up right now.
They've been winning assistant coach. That's crazy.
Yes. real quick about the Timberwolves, man. What they're doing is they're gonna make the Nuggets actually defend. Like not the inside, but the perimeter. Like you have to defend Anthony Edwards, man, because like if you have him one-on-one, he's scoring. He's knocking down threes. And I saw somebody had like Anthony Edwards down for 5+ threes. I believe that for the parlay. Like he has been doing that consistently throughout the year, man. And going into the league, he wasn't shooting like this, ladies and gentlemen. He wasn't doing this at Georgia. He wasn't doing this first year in the league. And now he's knocking that down. So what happens now? Now you have to go out and try to pressure him. When you pressure him, what happens? He gonna blow past you and dunk on your head. He going up on you. And if you clog the paint, he can do a turnaround jumper looking like Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So he's going at you at 3 levels. And that's the evolution of his game. That's what we wanted on this podcast from John Morant. We want the evolution of your game to do deep, mid, and close range, man. And so when you got that, and you've got shooters around him, you got a veteran like Tatu's point, you got a veteran point guard like Mike Conley, that's going to be boding well for the Timberwolves. However, I do think that at some point that there's going to be foul trouble that comes into play, whether that's Cat or whether that's Gobert or that's Naz Reid, to where it throws off the dynamic of the 3 big man rotation. And I think that Denver's going to find a way to respond. This is a good first round, win for the Minnesota Timberwolves in terms of like the first round of the fight. But if they shouldn't lose this game tonight. Gobert is going to see his child be born. Wherever I think he'll be in Denver.
I didn't even know that. Y'all know that come with superpowers. That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. Somebody locking in, man. Somebody locking in, man.
Man.
Sound the way you lock in, man. So, but yeah, man, I think Denver win this game tonight. But if they don't win tonight, it's gonna be a problem. But I think they'll win. Denver got to get at least one in Minnesota. They got to get at least one. I think they will. I got Denver in 7 games. It was 6 originally, but Ant-Man has changed. He gets a game by himself. He gets a game. And to your point too, I said it last episode, the winner of this series going to the finals. Because I think both of these teams could beat OKC or Dallas. Mm-hmm. No problem.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Well, I'm gonna just talk about Minnesota first. We don't go to that other series yet. We're gonna stay right here, and we're in Minnesota now. First, I want to give respect to Chris Finch, because whoever said and with management said we're gonna go get Rudy Gobert, you're gonna make this work. He's making it work. And to your point, too, with LBR this Saturday, and even like I talked about it in the last pod, Rudy ain't getting played off the court. Him playing 35 minutes is good and strategic. And what they're doing is putting drop coverage on him. What I mean by that is Rudy's not guarding Joker. He's guarding Aaron Gordon, LeBron, and he's watching to see what happens. and he's playing more of a free safety. Work hard in the Towns, foul trouble, whatever it is, Nas Reed, whoever else, but they're not putting their quote unquote best defender even on Joker yet. And so that's crazy for me. And again, props to you, Chris Finch, and your assistant, whoever that you got coaching out there, doing a hell of a job. The Minnesota Timberwolves are doing exactly what the Lakers could not, and that's finish the game. The Lakers won the series in terms of how long they were ahead against the Nuggets, even though they got swept in 4 games. But they couldn't close out the games. Why? LeBron, I'm going to be on your ass. You wasn't playing defense like you should have. Paying too much attention to Joker and Jamal and Aaron Gordon doing a round trip back and forth to the rim. Where were you at? You didn't get your ticket? You was flying Southwest or Spirit. I don't even know. But regardless,
Frontier.
Gotta be. Skyline, Skybus. But regardless of the fact, the Nuggets have looked impressive and they've also looked down, so to speak, in these playoffs thus far. Yes, they can turn it on. Yes. But how many more times they're going to have to turn it on, Mike Malone?
That's your point. That's the point I made 2 weeks ago. I said they're acting like Miami, where it's like, we can loaf around, we can beat them, but like you fuck around with the wrong team, they're gonna punch your ass in the mouth. Who was that lost? Devin Haney lost to Ryan Garcia, even though he's on steroids. But you fuck around long enough,
and find out.
You're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out.
Yeah, bro. So I want to, again, the props to the Timberwolves. I hear you. The Nuggets will find a way to win a game 2, whatever. Game or 2 is what I just said. But I'm really mad that I ever picked the Nuggets. I should have just said the Timberwolves, because what the Timberwolves are doing is fantastic. What the Timberwolves are doing, ladies and gentlemen, rewind your clocks. What are we about? 17 years ago, when there was a young shooting guard that kind of took over for a while. You might know him as Dwayne Wade. Took over. So, FYI.
With a jump shot, a deep jump shot too. That's what's scary.
You know they're the same height.
Yep.
That's crazy.
6'4", with shoes on, athletic, lock in on defense. Like
you got Big Shaq hold it down in the paint in a way.
Whoa.
In a way.
Mutombo.
In a way.
Mutombo. All right. Next series, we'll say in the West, man. Mavericks and Thunder. I'm excited for this one, man, because I feel like this is gonna be the first defensive, not first, but like it's gonna be a challenge on defense for the Thunder, and we're gonna see how well they are gonna defend, not just Luka but Kyrie as well too. I do not know who I'm picking yet. I feel like you two. I don't know, because I feel like the Thunder. The fact they went out and swept the Pelicans last round, and they're a young team, 23 years old and younger, for them to do that convincingly, like, I don't care that they didn't have Zion. I don't care that B.I. didn't give a fuck. But, like, I've seen, like, just for the Grizzlies, for example, I've seen a young team lose to the Timberwolves in game 1 when you should have won that game in the first place. The Thunder, aside from that first game, they locked in after that. The first game was close, and then after that, they locked in and whooped their ass for the rest of the series. Man, my basketball mind is saying pick Thunder. So I'm gonna pick Thunder.
As you should.
I'm picking Thunder in I'm gonna say 7. Thunder in 7.
Come on over, Savage. Let me help you make your decision makes.
Please, come on, help me out.
Because you're asking who the Thunder gonna guard, when in reality, if you think about it, who the Mavericks gonna guard? Like, shout out to Kyrie playing defense for sure, but if you talk about who's on the Thunder team, you got 3 of the best defenders in the league, in Jalen Williams and Lou Dort, and the best defensive point guard that is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, Luke, everybody think Luka's gonna go off. I think they're gonna hold themselves better than what people think. And if Luka go off, Kyrie ain't gonna go off. Like, I guarantee you, there won't be any games where both of them have good games per se. One's gonna go off, and they're gonna let everybody else try to figure it out. And the everybody else part on the Mavericks is what I'm kind of worried about. Outside of OKC, they've been one of the top teams. Their chemistry is going. Chet's finna be pissed off because he didn't win Rookie of the Year. You got SGA looking to make a point about why he's the best player in the game. Like, we see what Ant-Man doing, and I think SGA feel the same way. So give me the OKC Thunder. He just had a child. So he got his superpowers going.
Oh
So
man, I forget about that.
So it's like, come on, man, give me the Thunder. I don't get it. I love my Kyrie,
Oh.
Luka. Look, it's Jokic and Luka, but damn it, if we talking team basketball, and if we talking team basketball, give me Thunder.
I want to be clear real quick. My basketball mind, like my crush would be give me Timberwolves and Thunder. Just give me 2 young teams, bro. Oh please, I just want that for the basketball purposes, because I want to, like, that's like the passing of the guard in terms of like, this is SGA's time, this is Ant-Man's time. Like I can't wait for that. And then that bodes well, right? And that bodes well for the next year. Like these other young teams still coming up, like in the West, you got the Grizzlies, you got the Kings. When they bounce back, like they young too. Like, okay, y'all think y'all good? We coming for y'all as well too. But man, it's good basketball either way. What I was saying,
great basketball either way.
I got Mavs in 6, dog. In 6. Dang, he said it. Yes. I will continue to go back to that game. Like towards the end of the season, I was watching Momentum, right? And I came on here and talked about how I watched the Mavericks, Jason Kidd, coach against the Warriors, and the defensive assignments he put on Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Chris Paul, and others. This Mavericks team is not the same Mavericks team from January, for real. Once they made those trades to get PJ Washington, to get Daniel Gafford, and to still keep Tim Hardaway Jr., crucial. Now, I know they're without Max. I get that part. And that is something to be said. However, I'm not going to say I fully disagree. I think SGA is going to put up 30 regardless. It's who else is going to come and show up. And I'm not discrediting the fellas on that team for the Thunder. I just believe Kyrie is going to want it that much more than the other players on OKC. So I'm actually going to go Mavs. And to the point that you just made, Savage, once this dismissal happens for OKC, they're on the clock to get someone to pair with SGA.
They got
too many draft picks.
15.
You need them. You're going to need something.
Yep.
I'm leaving here with something.
Yep, got to.
Mm-hmm.
The Thunder gonna have the top 4 cap space in the summer.
Shit. You got draft picks. Oh, time out. You got draft picks. Mm-hmm. You got cap space, and you got the best team in the West.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jerry came in and said, "Katie,
what up, Jerry? Come on, man. Finish your story. Finish your story, my guy. Finish your story.
Chill. They need a point guard.
They probably give a discount. They need OKC need a point guard? Just saying.
No. Okay, they're going to have to give up a point guard.
Ain't going to be Shea.
Bye, Josh Giddey. Bye, Josh Giddey. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, come on out to Scottsdale. They got all the girls you like out here. All the little underage Scottsdale girls out here for Josh Giddey. Come on out here, buddy. Come on. I'm just saying. Hey, perfect trade.
A minor.
With dirty forces. Come on out here.
With dirty forces. I can't.
They yellow.
Hey man, shout out to what's in my cup, man.
Giddey. Y'all are on one today. What the hell's going on today?
That's his new name.
Y'all are on one today.
Stamp it. Go ahead and stamp it. Mm-hmm.
I hate all of y'all.
Right
I hate all of y'all today. Nobody said P. Giddey.
Oh,
you know
shit.
We back, Ryan. I like you. We back.
Y'all are ridiculous, man. Y'all are ridiculous.
Oh, shit, man. P. Giddey is.
That's literally the only reason why I hate
the
Thunder
anywhere.
Right now. That's the only reason why I hate the Thunder is that they got Josh Giddey. If they remove Josh Giddey, I'm great. Like, great. Y'all go kill it. Go kill it, bro. All right, man. Let's get to the games going on right now. Pacers and Knicks. When I last looked, it was tied. It was like 6-2, 6-2. But all that, like, beside the point for me, I still think that the Knicks are a better team than the Pacers. I originally had Knicks in 4, but I'll give the Pacers 1 because they're playing well today. So I don't have nothing to say. I think that they can't guard Jalen Brunson for an entire series. Dude been what we call him too, Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Word to Mighty Mouse, man.
Shout out to him.
I saw Skylar say something. Is that Stephon Marbury at the game? That's hilarious. But if he's there, shout out Stephon Marbury. But yeah, give me Nixon in 5 games, man. Get these Pacers up out of here, man. Get them up out of here.
Agreed. The Pacers too inconsistent, man. Just keep it short. Give me Mighty Mouse and the Nova Knicks, bro. They balling. They got defense. They got the scheme. They got the defensive scheme, and you know what I'm saying. Just Tibbs gonna play them. But the starters 40 minutes, 45. You probably play the whole game if you Josh Hart. So, give me the Knicks, man. The Mighty Mouse rolling, and Halliburton ain't there yet, man. He passing too much, bro. Shoot the damn ball.
Yeah, but all of a sudden he wanted to shoot against Milwaukee. All of a sudden. But I got Knicks in 5 as well. The Pacers are the one team that does not belong in the second round right now, of all the teams that we mentioned thus far. So they got some incredible luck with some injuries. Nothing against them. But Rick Carlisle, you don't have enough testicular fortitude to beat the Knicks in Tom Thibodeau because y'all don't play no D.
Oh, okay.
Double entendre. Yeah, let's go, man. Shout out Kendrick, man.
Shout out Kendrick, bro. He bringing out the rapper and shitty.
Man, Kendrick
man.
Get us being great, man. We in takeover right now. All right, last series, Cavs and Celtics, man. I just knew watching that game the other day. The Magic were up by like 13, 15 points. I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to get on through the Hardaway, puff out my chest, pull out the clips from earlier in the season where I said that the Orlando Magic were the sleeper team, which they were, but adding the first round victory over a Cavs team and they could just blow up the team was gonna be like chef's kiss. But the Magic showed that they were still a young team, and Spider Mitchell too. You said it, man. I mean, we all knew it, but Spider Mitchell. I mean, it just for him to be 6'1" and just be like Brunson, something about the short kings. But for him to be short and just to go out and go ham and carry that team on his back, literally, without I don't think Jared Allen played. I don't think he played in that game.
No, not game.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, and to win that game, and now they got Boston. They got Boston. I don't trust Boston for some reason, man. I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna lose the series, but like thinking about it long term, I don't trust them because like something's not right. I don't know what it is. Maybe y'all can tell me, but I think Boston wins. I'm gonna say I thought I'm picking every series to go 7 because I feel like these teams are like I don't say evenly matched in this series, but I think Boston they be fucking around, man. Like what y'all doing? Stop playing with your food. Give me Boston in 6. I'm gonna take Boston in 6, but I'm not confident in Boston as much as I was earlier in the playoffs.
Savage, whenever me and you agree on something normally happens, you see something that's off, and I see the exact same thing, and I just cannot put my hand on it.
I can't either, man. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but I just know Jason Tatum only scored more than 25 points once. 23
a game, man. That ain't like him. He had 30 point per game score, and he had 23. Something wrong.
Like, what we doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Porzingis out, so you gotta open it in the middle that Spidey Mitchell gonna attack, and keep attacking.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but give me the Cavs in 7.
I ain't mad.
I don't know why. Please don't ask me why. Because like I've been on the Celtics bandwagon, not like that all season. That's saying like they've had the best roster, but it's just something off. Maybe Jason Tatum does go off this next round. Who knows? But it's something off, and I legit can't put my finger on it. But it got me wanting to pick the Cavs because the Cavs know who they are. They're gonna live and die by Spidey. Garland gonna get off on a couple games, and of course the Celtics defense should be a thing. But I don't see it being a big factor, and I like to be wrong because again I like for the Celtics to make it to the finals like I predicted earlier. But it's just something off. It's something off, and the Cavs are rolling. Hopefully they get Jared Allen back too, and I think Mobley is gonna be the X factor in this entire series. So give me the Cavs in 7. Please don't ask me why. If I'm wrong, I take being wrong. But give me Cavs in 7.
Yeah, I think this series is where the trade that they did comes into effect in regards to not having Big Rob down there to protect the paint. To your point, I also believe the Celtics played down to the competition. No matter who they're playing against. Okay, of course, had those three 50-point games during the regular season. So what? Y'all should have got my Heat up out of there in 4 games, and it shouldn't have been close. What I will also say is the point that you guys are making. The other thing that I witnessed and saw with the Celtics team is their stars don't shine in the fourth quarter, similar to how the Suns are, right? And Tatum and Brown do their scoring in the first 3 quarters. Tatum gets his points by going to the free throw line, which slows down the game, which gives everyone an opportunity to score more. Brown, he just first 3 quarters. After that, he's pretty much more defense, slasher, or he's going to miss a bunch of shots. Not going to leave him open, but he's going to score more of his points in the first 3 quarters, both of them. And so their closers, Derek White, if we're being frank about it. Derek White's average 20 points for the series or something like that, something ridiculous already for this season. And I hear you too. I part of me does want to say the Cavs because I think they're even better at sometimes without Jared Allen. Because it unlocks Evan Mobley and it makes Evan Mobley do more. Evan Mobley is crutched by Jared Allen right now because the expectation is, if they get past me, I got big Fro behind me. Whereas now I'm going to put my 2 feet down. Ain't nobody getting past me. And I'm getting this rebound. And I need the ball when I come down the court because I can score offensively, which opens up their lineup a lot more, to your point, too. So I'm really on the fence. I don't want to pick.
Ain't you from Ohio?
I am, and I never cheer for the Cavs.
No, that's right.
I never cheer for the Browns, the Reds. You want me to keep going? Bengals. I can keep going. Only the Buckeyes, the only team from Ohio I cheer for. The Blue Jackets, whatever their name was.
Who was
exactly. NHL Blue Jackets, whatever it was. Oh, it was a thing in Columbus. Oh my God, but anyway, man, I'm gonna still take the Celtics. I'm gonna take the Celtics for now, and I think the Celtics will take it to 7. I think it's gonna be a 6 or 7 game series, regardless, because the Celtics don't know how to finish what they started.
I can't believe they lost games to y'all. I literally can't believe it. Like how? Like I compare
no Terry Rozier, no Jimmy Butler.
Like compare that to the Thunder. I'm like the Thunder handled business. Like, and that's a young team. The Boston, they're not old, they're not young. They're like right about to approach the prime of their career based on like the statistics of it. And they couldn't like handle business. Now I know it's Spoelstra, but I'm like still, man. Like y'all are
in Boston,
bro. Like, come on, man. What we doing? What we doing, y'all? It's KP is out for several games, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna hurt as well.
A lot.
So you essentially have the same team as last year, that didn't play as well in the playoffs when it came down to it. And you gotta assume when KP does, if he does get back, it's gonna be hindered. So it's like, how much of KP are you gonna actually get? Because the play that he got hurt was a non-contact play, and he was making a play on the perimeter. So it's like that's what KP does. And if KP can't be KP, then what is he? He's just a tall dude out there that can't do what makes him special as the original unicorn, to be honest. So yeah, I want to flip so bad too. I want to flip so bad, but I just
Holiday is averaging 8 points a game in the playoffs so far.
Who?
Drew Holiday.
J. Rue.
That's an issue.
That trade. I said that trade.
He was supposed to be better than Marcus Smart.
Man.
Hey.
Yeah, Marcus Smart was eating us alive. No homo, no diddy on that one. Damn, he was giving us that work again. No Josh Giddey, no P Diddy.
That's crazy. That's a mean butterfly effect because the Grizzlies would not have traded for Marcus Smart had what was the original trade? It was something that happened before that didn't go through. It was some trade that happened. Now it was a different trade for Boston that happened. I can't remember what it was.
I know what you're talking about.
Some trade fell through, and then the Grizzlies came in and traded for Marcus Smart. Like, okay, we'll trade for him. We'll get Tyus Jones to the Washington Wizards. So it's been like a huge butterfly effect that happened in this regard because like they don't get KP. What was it? KP? I can't remember.
It was Malcolm Brogdon for the Clippers.
Brogdon, that's what it was. So Smart would have stayed then. Under those circumstances, if I'm not mistaken, he would have stayed then. So You know that man, and you get KP hurt. So I mean, that's how it goes, man. The price of doing business is what happens. So, but yeah, man, we'll get deep to the playoffs a little bit more as time goes along. What the hell is happening? I think something just dropped. But before we get up out of here, we did want to do a my mouse dropped. That's what happened. I don't know what the hell my mouse is.
What you doing, dog? What is he over there doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
This is our leader.
He thought Kendrick dropped. That's what he said. He said Kendrick dropped.
Damn near. But anyway, so
anyway, Kendrick a mouse.
Mighty Mouse, more
Mighty Mouse. Hey, it's the season of Mighty Mice out here. There we go, Mighty Mice.
Mighty Mice.
Shout out to the Mighty Mouse.
But as I'm finding my mouse, tell the people what we're doing.
All right, so pretty much I was on Instagram just getting my sports inspiration like I normally do. And, you know, I found the Numbers on the Board pod. Of course, they do some work with ESPN. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
But they do a lot of good work. But I found something that they recently did and thought that it was the dumbest thing that they probably ever done. And that's just me being real. So what they did was they did a draft, and they drafted from players from teams that were that didn't make the playoffs. So again, every team that didn't make the playoffs draft pool, they drafted players that won in the playoffs, you know, Grizzlies, all that good stuff. You know, some of them picks, somebody picked Dylan Brooks.
Amen.
On one team, it was Denny Avia. On one team, they had Steph Curry and Ja Morant in the same backcourt, which I get. But you got so many other teams and so many players that I thought, I know me and my guys can do a way better job than they could. So
true.
That is why I bring this on the pod and say, hey, fellas, let's do a draft. We're going to pick 5 starters. You know, however you want to position them, that's on you. But they're going to be from teams from this is the E-Dash draft. Again, teams with the E-Dash that did not make the playoffs. I don't know how we want to start, but I actually do got my list because I'm getting tired of you Savage beat me.
And two, Savage got to do a little spinner thing or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll pull that up. Hold on.
Do you spin thing? But yeah, y'all get it. Y'all need to be break it down real quick. Y'all good? We good?
Nah,
I think I'm good. This is who played this. Well, yeah, okay, I got you.
Cool. So again, like I said, teams that didn't make the playoffs, you know, E-Dash, all that good stuff.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get the wheel spinning. Starting now, whoever gets the first pick, let's do it. It's spinning. The first pick goes to Sheedy got first pick.
Hey.
And the next pick, and we're gonna do serpentine, so we're gonna go around.
Cool. I like it.
Next pick is Took. You are the next pick. I got the last pick. Well, the last pick, first pick of the next round.
First pick, last round. Yeah, cool. So again, teams that were not in the top 8. That's who we picked from.
Okay.
Play-ins are cool because I guess technically they didn't make the playoffs anyway. So.
Okay, I got you. I guess I'll start it off. Unfortunately, I hate having the first pick, but I'm an ace. Give me Ja Morant.
Oh, good pick.
Ja Morant, number 1.
Okay. Give me the Rookie of the Year, Wemby.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I ain't playing. I'm not playing this shit. I'm not playing, bro.
I'm
not playing.
Damn. Okay, let me go to my big board, man. That's who I wanted.
I'm not this. If I would have had the first pick, it would have been mine.
Okay, so we got Wemby up out of there, Ja's up out of there. Let me get Wardell. I'll take Steph. I'll take Steph. And let me cross them out. So I got Steph Curry, and let me get. Trying to see if I want a big man. Let me get Desmond Bain. I'll take Bain.
Bro, you always getting Desmond Bain. Bro.
You always take Desmond Bain, bro. He really does always take Desmond Bain. For real.
Shooters, bro. Shooters
gonna shoot. I feel it. All right, what you got, too? I like that.
Okay. So you know what? Because we always talk shit about this pod and how a certain player would thrive better with a center at power forward, give me some bonus. I'm not playing with y'all.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm not playing with y'all.
I'm gonna need my guy Lori from marketing.
Of course.
Go pick. He was on my board.
And just for the giggles of it, You know what? Just for the lore of how this could be weird, give me Trae Young.
You mother bastard. You
like
mother
I like that.
bastard.
I like that. So you got Trae with John Morant. Okay. Not bad. Took on you.
So you making us look crazier than these dudes. Give me Jalen Green.
Jalen Green, okay. Father of the year.
Father of the year.
Shout out to him. I got back-to-back picks. Let me get I'll be sure. I'll take Alperen Sengun as my center. I'll rock with that. And then I'm gonna also take my guy Mikal Bridges back-to-back with that. Let me get Alperen and Mikal Bridges.
Good pick. It's on Sheedy, right? Oh, it's on me.
It's on you.
Give me De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
Damn, bro, that was a good pick.
Yeah, that one hurt. Hurt a lot of my pride too. And I'm looking at the scrub. Oh, hold on. I get two, right? Y'all finish.
Look, I left you one. No, I got one.
I got four, so I got one left.
Oh, so I got two. Okay, got it.
I'm leaving you one. Goodness gracious, gonna pick them, so I ain't got two.
Okay. You don't have to. Can I get DeMar from you?
Oh, that one hit, but screw you. That one hit, but screw you.
Let me get DeMar and you already got him. I don't want any of these guys. That's the bad part. That's really the bad part. I'm sorry. I really don't know who else I would want, man. Because now I gotta get a big, so to speak, but I really don't want a big.
You got one out there in Memphis that did have a pretty good season.
I know, man. I know, but at his position, I guess that's fine.
You got one in Detroit too. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, yes and no. I'd rather have Triple J than Duran. So give me DeMar and Triple J.
Cool. It's my pick.
You got what you want.
Appreciate you, Shady. Give me Scotty Barnes.
Damn, bro.
And I am straight. I love my team.
Damn.
I love my team.
That's what I wanted.
Damn. No, you got bang, bro. Shut up.
Right, exactly. Better say Brandon Miller.
Okay, let me see. I need a big man. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I got two of them. Yeah.
Damn. Shit. I mean, it's some trash.
Yeah,
some trash. Man, let me just go ahead and get.
I would say Jordan Poole. Oh, Draymond. Oh shit.
It said Jordan Poole. I'll take Draymond. I'll take Draymond. He worked well with Steph. We make it work.
You want your boy Aiden?
Who?
He about to cancel the show.
We already made it. This is it.
Okay, y'all recap y'all team.
Oh, sure. Dang, I put in Excel. At the 1 or 2, don't matter. Ja, Trae, DeMar, Lori, and Triple J.
Okay.
All right, I got De'Aaron Fox, Jalen Green, Scotty Barnes, Sabonis, and Wemby. I love my team.
Wemby was like, I was gonna build a team around Wemby. I just knew when y'all was gonna bypass him.
Yeah, but I did.
It was me. I ain't want it.
All right. I got Steph Curry, Desmond Bane, Mikal Bridges, Draymond, and Alperen Sengun. That's who I'm rocking with.
It's crazy. Your guards is really your post players.
Right. Like Sengun and Draymond. I mean, that's how, like, look, I built a team, man. You can just have Steph and Bane run the baseline, getting free. Mikal gonna lock up on defense. He can get 20, 30 if he needs to.
That's a balanced team.
Yeah, man. That's what I do, man.
Very balanced team.
I'm mad about Wemby, though, man. I wanted Wemby. That's what I wanted. I'm pissed.
And Scotty, so, you know, I would say let's make a trade, but I actually like my team.
Trade, nah, I'm good, man.
We got to put this out in the poll. We got to ask Twitter.
I guess
Twitter do their job.
I guess
I'm gonna get one win this season.
Ryan said,
Come on, Ryan. Don't tell me that, Ryan.
Because two got Wemby. That's why.
Yeah, Wemby.
Come on, man.
He got Wemby, man.
Come on, man. I'm locking this down.
All these Grizzly fans better give me props.
Hey, speaking of Wemby, man, hey, he said that we can close right here. He said that he was disappointed in his season. Bruh. Disappointed in your season? Hey, man.
Hey, speaking of Grizz fans, should Grizz fans feel happy if the Timberwolves win?
Because of Mike Conley?
And Kyle Anderson.
I mean, I'm okay if anybody wins. I'm at the point where I'm just like, I mean, it ain't my team. So I'm just like, hey, I don't hate anybody. It ain't the Clippers or nothing. So I'm like, do you?
Yeah, I care less.
Yeah, I literally don't care. I'm just here to watch good basketball. Like my dream is
Grizz fans.
Grizz fans?
Yeah, not us. I know we grown ass men on here. I said Grizz fans.
Should Grizz fans? Okay, so should Grizz fans cheer?
They cheer for Miami. They cheer for LA. When they had Jason Williams and James Posey and all them.
Should they cheer for I feel like everybody's cool with Anthony Edwards. So I think they probably would be more inclined to do that. And plus the Timberwolves have been around for a long time. They never won a championship. They weren't really a hated team. Like we beat them in the playoffs. So and there's like a rivalry, quote unquote. People respect KG aside from ownership in Minnesota. So they should be cool with it. Yes, they should be cool. And Mike Conley, shout out to him. If he gets him a ring, that'll be great. That adds to your point too about all the Grizzlies greats leaving and getting rings. So, or having rings except for Zebo. I don't think Zebo got one. But Tony got one, Mark got one, and hopefully Mike can get one.
Yeah, shout out to them. It's not OKC, so yeah, I think they're behind them.
If OKC,
that's true.
Yeah, that's a different one.
Good point.
OKC gets it, then we got a problem. I think they're gonna have a problem all around the city for real.
Good point.
But all right, y'all, let's get up out of here. We back next week, same time, same place. We'll see what that Denver and Minnesota matchup looking like this time next week. So stay tuned with us. Stay safe. Be blessed. Peace.
Peace out.